Hi everybody. I just wanted to come on here and I was praying and I wanted to just share a quick testimony. It was actually, I was in the book of Psalms and I was going back from Psalms to Proverbs, and I just wanted to share my heart a little bit. Basically, as I was reading and finished praying, a memory came back to me, and I wanted to just shoot this quick video because of the fact that, sometimes we get caught up with herbs. And when I was going to school, I was under a lot of pressure, and I had I had a headache. I had a tension headache. I had a really bad headache, actually, for a couple of days. I was about to test, and there's a lot of power in giving a testimony. And for some of you people that you may be into herbs, or you may be somebody like me, you're experimenting with herbs, but you've heard of this one particular herb. I heard of it, and I know I've been using it in my household way before I went to school. And I kept thinking to myself, why isn't it working? And I'll tell you what the herb is here in a minute. But one thing that I know, that there's just a few herbalists that are like me that are out there. There probably is a lot more herbalists and more family and home herbalists. And the reason that I'm telling you about this is because I don't want you to get so caught up into herbalism that you forget to pray. And that's really what my story is about. I see herbalists, and they get caught up in the same thing that I do, and they forget to pray. And that's what happened to me. I had this tension headache, and it was due to stress. And I ran for my herb, and of course it didn't work. I had my nose down into the cup, and I was really trying to inhale the fumes of the herb. And I kept saying to myself, I know that drink a cup, it didn't work. Usually after just drinking a cup of this herbal tea, my headache goes away. I thought I need to go lay down and take a nap, close my eyes. I made myself 2 or 3 cups of this herbal tea, and my husband was very concerned because he said, I can't believe you still have it. He said, you just need to relax. And I thought, yeah, I do. So I had the essential oil, and I was rubbing the essential oil on the back of my neck. I was putting heat to the back of my neck. I thought I'll put some cold to the top of my temples. I was really trying to study. And to make a long story short, this went on for 3 days. I made a really, I made a failed attempt at a grade. And I barely passed. Barely. And I was making 90s. So anyway, I woke up on the 3rd day. I walked into my bathroom to get some more of this essential oil. I was trying to find out what can I pair. I was drinking apple juice. I was drinking all these things that I was looking up, trying to see how can I get rid of my headache, because I wasn't going to use Tylenol or aspirin or ibuprofen. I wasn't going to use any of that over-the-counter medicine. And finally, when I walked into my bathroom and I was looking, what can I use in the natural? And the Lord just spoke to me and said, why don't you try praying? And I just heard that in my head, and I heard it like in my heart and in my head, like, and I just started crying. I was about to reach out to people and ask them, please pray for me. And I actually did ask people to pray for me. Please pray for me. But I was crying because I thought, what? I forgot to pray. So you can use, this is my opinion. This is my opinion. And people all through the Bible, you'll see them. And he used mud to clean or to heal somebody's eyes from being blind. He used all kinds of things in the Bible. He drove out demons. He did all kinds of things. Who I call Yeshua. I mean, he used, people drank wine. People in the Bible used natural things. And they got healed because he laid his hands on them and prayed. And I was so negligent of praying. So it was a cup of peppermint tea, a simple herb, which I believe goes all the way back to the garden. And the sages even believe that this herb comes all the way back to the Garden of Eden in the book of Genesis. So don't forget to use your herbs, but at the same time, don't just pick up an herb or an essential oil and use that without you applying prayer. And, the Holy Spirit speaks to us and says, pray. And he was speaking to me that day in the bathroom. Well, I'm ready. I'm here. I'm able. I'm going to pray for you. Just ask me. In a second, I invited the Lord and asked him, and I was also asking his forgiveness, because we have to forgive. I just said, Lord, forgive me. And immediately my headache went away. It's a spiritual application that is available. And I was crying because I felt so terrible, because I was just wrapped up in the moment of the natural. But there's a spiritual application to all of us who believe. And it was there. It was right there at my fingertips. So anyway, I just wanted to give you this real quick. It's a two-part. We live in the natural, but we have something spiritual that's available to us. So don't forget, the power of prayer and the power of, of your herbs. Herbs are great, but don't forget to pray. Okay, this is Garden of Herbs, and y'all have a blessed day. Bye for now.